Okay guys, welcome to the channel. In today's episode we have got Steve's Range Rover Sport. What's the model number on this?
L494.
L494, and we're going to be doing rear discs and pads, and there's a few little interesting elements to this which are unique to the Range Rover. I think this and the full fat Range Rover as well are all the same. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do it now. So there's a few key elements and I'm going to run through those with you. So we have to put the car in service mode, which is going to disengage the parking brake or just make it so it's not going to set off?
So we have to put the brake into service mode.
Okay.
And we have to put the suspension into jacking mode. All the doors are going to be shut.
Yep.
Hazard lights have got to be on.
Doors shut, hazard lights on.
And then you press the light and unlock button. So
you hold them down?
Yeah. And then it's supposed to raise.
And it does.
And then you get a message to say it's in access mode.
That looks about right. We did spend as well 2 hours trying to get one of these locking wheel nuts off, which you can see now they're not locked at all because it was an absolute pain in the arse. And I think you've struggled as well with some of these swelling. So we've got a pile over here that have been rejected today, and it's just because they swell really badly, and you need a 23 to get them out, and they're actually a 22. So, you know, for the price of a new one, what are these retail? About £3?
Yeah, it's like that.
You know, you're better off getting new ones. So what are you going to do?
Ignition on.
Okay. Push down on the handbrake lever.
Then accelerator for 2 seconds.
Yep.
Switch it off and on.
There you go. So now we've got park brake is in maintenance mode.
We can jack it on the bracket of the step because it's genuine.
Okay.
You can't do them on the aftermarket ones, you can only do it on the genuine ones.
Okay.
Because the brackets are more robust.
Right, so we've got wheel spacer in there.
Yeah.
There you are. Just tuck it out of the way.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Rather than shine a light on your expansion tank, put the actual light dead onto it and you can see in there. And we're a little bit low anyway, so hopefully that's going to be right when we push the pistons back.
It's coming.
It is. Now the top again. Sliders?
Sliders.
They seem alright.
Take the brake pads out. There's loads of meat on them.
We've noticed that we've got a little brake on here, so we need to investigate that. That is a common failure point. And then we're just looking to do these. They are quite scabby, so we need to make sure there's good. They're on there good. Are you being a baby?
Yeah. It was so hard.
Did you just do that like that, Steve?
Yeah.
Have you been working out?
Sometimes.
Right, that should come off. There you go. Now, Steve reckons that these have got plenty of meat on.
Yeah.
Right?
Thousands of miles on them.
So, let's see if we're right. What do you think?
I think it could have got another couple of...
I reckon there's at least 20,000 miles in them.
Easy.
So, yeah.
Brakes are overrated anyway.
What's your knuckles on those studs? There you go. There you go. That is quite the lip on there. So, yeah, definitely the right thing changing these out. Okay, so you can see in here, look, we've got a little crack, well, quite a big crack actually as well. So that's the handbrake motor, and what you'll find is, unfortunately, if water ingress gets into that, it's going to start throwing up fault codes. So we've got the motor off now, and you can see that that has been cracked for some time because we've already got ingress there, look, and there's dirt and everything. So the best thing is get that replaced. We've got those in stock, so we can put one of those on. Because it's been letting water in, there's quite a lot of corrosion around there, so we're just going to wire brush that off, get it lubed. Look, and that was in speed red as well, so that's a shame. Right, we've used this wind back tool to get the caliper piston to go back into the chamber. Bit of a clean up. Now, what colour do you call that? What is that?
That's called Performance Bronze.
Performance Bronze.
Yeah, yeah.
So is that a Brembo disc, or do you just get Brembo pads?
Just Brembo pads. These.
So what disc is that?
These are Delphi.
Right, we've got our little retainers on, so we can slide our new pads in. I've wound that back just a tad. Need to get that dropped in from the top. Let's see. So you just tuck that underneath, and then she sits on. Handbrake modules getting plugged back in, and then this just goes in. There you go. Are you happy with the rotor? Drop. We have done both sides now. I've got to be honest, this side went on a lot easier. The caliper was easier to remove, and also the piston hadn't pushed as far, so obviously there was more meat on those pads for whatever reason, and so it was a lot easier. So that was a quick job. All we've got to do now is the reset, if you like, of the maintenance setup. So with any luck, so obviously we went back up, this has all gone back on, but we've gone back up to the maximum level on the brake fluid, which is perfect. So lift that up for 2 seconds. Yeah, accelerate for 2 seconds. Off, on again.
There you go. Light's gone out there.
Yep.
Handbrake on. Off.
Off? Yeah, so it was lift up to reset it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, Steve, so you've had the car for a couple of days now. Is it all good?
Perfect.
Did we do a good job?
You've done a smashing job.
And all the brake wear seems to be nice and even?
Yep.
Do you think you were lucky in as much as when you were jacking it up, we had the jacking point? How hard is it if you've got aftermarket sills?
Yeah, well, you're going to have to do it from underneath, aren't you?
So that's really the only complication, isn't it?
Because I think your steps cover your jacking points.
Right, okay.
So, yeah.
So that is one of the issues. But all in all, a good job done.
Good job.
That is it. So from Steve and myself, I hope you enjoyed seeing how to do the rear brakes on your 494. And if you want to see anything else on Range Rover Sport, just give us a shout and we'll see what we can do. Catch you on the next one.